Hi, I'm Donna with Donna's Things. Welcome to my channel. If you're new coming here, thank you for joining in, checking out what's been going on. I really do appreciate it. If you are returning, thank you for coming back, and thank you for all of my subscribers. Today is Friday. It's Friday, the end of the work week for most of us. We get to have the weekend off, share with our family, maybe even get to do some of the running around that we don't get to do during the week. It's not just Friday, this is Good Friday. Many people are home with their families or they're out in church services preparing for Resurrection Sunday. So for those of you who do honor that, I pray and that you have a blessed weekend. I worked on a couple of things today. I have another collection that I'm working on called My Vacay Vibe, my weekend vacay vibe. But I also worked on 2 of my Make 9s. I normally sew in collections. However, I have decided to be a part of the Make 9 series. 2 garments I worked on. Let me show them to you now. The first one was made from the pattern McCall's. McCall's number 8345. This is an overall that I made. It's just called a skirt overall according to the pattern. This is the front, and right here you can see the line drawings. I chose to make View A. View A is the shorter version. However, I did take the pocket from View B and I used the split that's over in View C. Let me show it to you now. I am wearing it. I used a cotton twill. It actually is very soft. It feels like linen. It's not linen, but it does feel like a linen. It has the across the top bib. Here is that pocket, the shoulder straps, and I did do the buckles for the button, of course, on both sides. There is a waistband here, and then the side pockets. It buttons on the side, and it has the side pockets. The back, you can see the crisscross in the back, and of course here is the split that is made on the front. It actually feels like a very casual, comfortable overall. The second garment I worked on should be very familiar to everyone. It is the Kilo dress. This is not a new pattern. I used a PDF version. It's not a new pattern. However, I'm just getting around to making it. And you'll see pins in different places because I'm still working on both garments. But this is the Kilo wrap dress. I used a polyester knit, very pretty. Has this tribal print in it. It has the neckband, the round neckband going over here. I made it sleeveless. And what I love about it is the triangular cut that's within the pattern. And so this is the actual piece that wraps around. I'll be posting a picture for you there. I made the longer version, and of course the back is just plain like that. This also happened to be a very beautiful garment. Those are the 2 things that I worked on this week. I will be finishing up lots of handwork. So when I get off of this video, I'll be going over to Zoom to join in with Anne Marie from Anne Marie's workshop. She does a Zoom every Friday night at 7 p.m. A couple of sewers are just on there. We're sewing, we're talking. I'll be doing plenty of handwork. That's what I worked on for this week. So now, just a little bit about life. I want to share something with you. This is the introduction from a book called Yarn Spinner, A Yard of Thought. The introduction is titled A life well spent. And let me share this with you. I am thankful to God more than words can utter. He designed me to be me. He sends people in my life to encourage me to be all of who I am. And now I have been given an assignment to go out into the world and let people know that God's love is real. I have discovered that life is truly like spools of yarn, taking all of life's experiences, the good and the bad, and weaving them together to come to one end. Each of us has a story, being weaved or spun each day of our lives. These are memoirs, thoughts taken from my story and others. I pray they will be a blessing to you and your family. As an inspiration from God, these words were penned so that someone will come to understand that there is no mistake that you cannot recover from. God knows all and he sees all. The introduction from a book called A Yarn Spinner, A Yard of Thought. The author is me, Donna Brown. I wrote this book in 2010. I wrote the book, I typed up the pages, I went to Office Max and had it bound with the little spirals. And instead of doing anything publish-wise, what I did was anytime I had a speaking engagement or anytime I met someone I thought that it would be a blessing to, I would just give them a book or mail it to them if I didn't have any on me at the time. But one day, it was 2016, I decided I'm going to publish my book. And I did just that. I made a phone call and we made it happen. The thing about it is, I published the book. I knew it was a good book, but I didn't have the courage to put it out there like I really wanted to. Yes, it was out there for a year. People bought the book. I had 2 book signings that I had set up on my own, but then I was left with a lot of extra books because I didn't do anything with it. I read the book a couple of days ago and I thought, wow, God's word always holds true. It was true in 2010, it was true in 2016, and it's true today in 2023. Who knows? He may have me do something with it again. But what I want to take away from this, and I want you to take away from this, is don't be afraid of your dreams. Don't be afraid to do what God has called you to do. If you have a dream, go after it, pursue it. It's not going to be a fail if you try. When we don't try is when it's a fail. Go after it. Do the things that you want to do. Your passion, it may not be my passion. I'm trying to go after mine in pursuing my sewing, bettering my skills, doing all the things that I want to do, just having fun. You can't wear 120 pieces of clothing, but you can give those clothes away. Just live so that what you do lifts up somebody else. Let the things in your life encourage you to be a better person. I always say, although you're doing good, we can always do better. That's what I want to say. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. Ring that bell so that you can be notified when I upload my next video. Go over to my Instagram at Donna's Things. You'll be able to see a lot more pictures of what I have been doing. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.